ya regresé del acuario. Entonces, estoy lista a leer un libro a ustedes. Es un libro de inglés. Se titula The Best Seat in Second Grade. It's a cute book. And you guys are in second grade. Ooh, it's a chapter book. It's not focusing. Chapter 1, Hamster Helper. Sam had the best seat in second grade. He sat at the back of room 75. Reminds me of table 5 in our classroom. He did not sit near the globe or the dinosaur models or the paper pioneer fort. Sam sat beside George Washington. George Washington was small and round and the color of honey, and he sneezed. Achoo! George Washington was a hamster. Sam loved George Washington more than anything else at school. George Washington was Sam's favorite subject. That means he liked the hamster more than science, more than math, more than social studies, more than gym class. Whoa. Sam's teacher, Mr. Hopper, asked, "Who knows something about lava?" "It pops out of volcanoes," said Sam. "The way George Washington pops out of his nest." Someone in the front row giggled. "Good answer," said Mr. Hopper. So there's George Washington, Mr. Hopper, and some kids in the front row. Every Monday, Mr. Hopper picked a new hamster helper. The hamster helper got to feed George Washington. That would be a cool job. I bet that would be a job you guys wouldn't quit. The hamster helper got to make toys out of boxes and tubes. Awesome. I might want this job. The hamster helper got to play with George Washington. So cool. "Please, please, oh please," Sam groaned. "Pick me." He crossed his fingers and held his breath. Mr. Hopper reached into the bowl of names. "Miguel," he said. "Miguel, you're in the book. You are our new hamster helper." "Oh boy," said Miguel. "Oh no," said Sam. "It is never my turn." Sam was tired of waiting to be hamster helper. He was sure George Washington was tired of his cage. Sam wanted to show George Washington the world outside of room 75. "Don't forget," Mr. Hopper reminded his class, "tomorrow is our trip to the Science Museum. Bring your coats, bring your lunches, and bring your permission slips." Sam decided to bring something extra. I'll read one more chapter, and then I'm going to break it into a different video for you. Pocket Writer. Make a prediction. Use the clues. The author has given you clues. Pocket Writer. The Science Museum was busy and bright and crowded. "Stay in your groups," called Mr. Hopper. "The animal sticker on your name tag will tell you which group you are in. Grasshoppers stick together. Frogs stick together. Dolphins stick together. We don't want anyone to get lost." "Sam," said Nina, "where is your name tag?" "In my coat," Sam replied. He reached deep into his pocket and patted George Washington. Oh, I hope this will focus so you can see it. Look, George Washington is in his pocket. George Washington is the pocket writer. That must be the extra thing the author hinted that Sam took. Ooh. Sam looked at the sticker on his name tag. I'm a grasshopper. Good, said Nina. I am too. The grasshoppers and frogs and dolphins hung up their coats. Sam, said Ollie, it's warm in here. Why don't you take off your coat? We know why. I can't, Sam said quickly. I might catch a cold. George Washington sneezed. Achoo! Hurry up, called Sophie. We are going to the star show at the planetarium. Sam followed the other grasshoppers. He walked slowly and kept his hand over his pocket. The planetarium was round and dark. The class wiggled and waited in rows of seats. When the first star twinkled above, Sam took George Washington out of his pocket. Make a wish, he whispered. George Washington sneezed. Achoo! No one noticed George Washington. A planetarium is like a dark room where they make this ceiling looks like outer space with all the stars and planets. So that's where they were. When the grasshoppers whirled through the wind tunnel, George Washington's whiskers blew backward. When the grasshoppers made faces in front of the funny mirrors, George Washington looked like a furry beach ball with huge eyes. No one noticed George Washington. Look how big and round he looks. The grasshoppers climbed through a giant seashell. They peered into the homes of the future. They poked and laughed at Bubbles Are a Blast. George Washington watched and listened and sneezed. Achoo! Finally, Ollie sat on a bench. I can't walk another step, he said. I'm hungry, said Nina. I'm thirsty, said Miguel. Me too, grumbled Sophie. Sam did not want to eat lunch. George Washington might smell something yummy and pop right out of his pocket. I'll catch up with you later, Sam said as he dashed down the hall. But Sam, Nina called, where are you going? Grasshoppers are supposed to stick together. Okay, that was part 1. I'll do part 2 in a second video. So if you want to watch one video Saturday and the next tomorrow on Sunday, you can. Bye, guys.